Hi, I'm Davana Jones, and I am starting a life coach business here on YouTube. I wanted to come on and tell you a little bit about myself and a little bit about the journey I'm going to take us on. I am a behavior health specialist, which means I help people change behavior, and I've been helping them do it for a super long time, a very, very long time, in controlled environments where there's a badged agency that my agency goes in and supports with. So I help people go from where they are to where they want to be. And time again, when I have gone in to support people, they say if I had had this before I got here, I never would have came here. And the whole time I can feel God saying, I want you to take this to my people, right? Because I really feel like a ounce of prevention is worth a pound of the cure. And I wanted to kind of lend my life as an example of how what worked for me and how I see what's the what's in the world and what could be done different from a female perspective. As I look through the Bible, and I like to look through the Bible, is one of my it's one of the commands as a Christian that we are supposed to do. We're supposed to get closer to God, and it is like a hobby, a pastime. Like I like to build intimacy with God, so I like to be in the Word. But I like to look through it with a concentration, like a lean towards femininity, seeing how God's women gave a unique contribution and how we showed up and how we improved the landscape. How God really, really loves his daughters and wants us to have like this beautiful journey that I don't know that we get well. And I don't know if we're able to like read it, pick it up, and then internalize it and then have it show up in our lives in a way that benefits our relationship with God, our relationship with ourselves, and then our relationship with the whole rest of the world. Like the way that we can become intentional about embodying our femininity could change your whole life. It has changed my whole life. It has built interpersonal connections with other people. It has helped me see me as a valuable part of the kingdom, not just some second class citizen. I think that some people get the message along the way that we're kind of, second class citizens, like we're there and kind of tolerated. Not the case. Not, we have a valuable contribution. We have a way that we can understand it different, embody it different, and show up different in a way that changes it all. I really think that the enemy's attack on family and womanhood is as specific as the enemy's attack on, family and manhood. And I think that we talk about that all the time. But I don't know that I've heard anybody drill down about femininity. And that's what I want to do on this journey. I want to talk about it, and I want to invite you into a space to where you hear about it, right? I think that a lot of people, a lot of women know that it's our call to be, feminine and submissive. I said the word submissive and be in who we are, but I don't know that anybody's showing us how to do it well. Anybody who delights in it and really likes it, I happen to think that the way that the relationship structure is set up, the way that women are like cared for and guarded through the journey, is a whole gift from God. I remember not liking it, and I remember saying, "Well, why do I have to this and why do I have to that, and how come men this and how come men that?" And then I leaned into a real study of how the whole process really actually covers women and is a gift. I really think that the way that masculinity is set up and the way femininity is set up, and there's polarity and a pull towards each other, is a gift to both of us, right? The power couple that God meant for us to be, to how He meant for us to show up in the world, complements each other. In fact, I am just that. There's a whole thing called a complementarianist. I didn't know that until I dug into it. Like when I went through the Bible specifically looking for, okay, God, what do you want from me as a woman? I really got to understand that my unique contribution, the way that God will funnel His word through me as a woman, would be completely different. I feel like it would be for me, funneled through God to me and into His women, and it would improve the landscape. And then the landscape of womanhood and togetherness, and how we understand how we're supposed to show up. I don't know any other person who could really bring it the way that we are supposed to bring it and have it in a sisterhood, right? I think that sisterhood is incredibly important, and I think that we even could take a different look at how we get that. Like all of the things that beautiful womanhood is supposed to bring to the world and impact the world. I think about how they talk about all the time when a grandparent dies, the family's just not the same. I think that grandparents got it, our grandparents got it, the generation above us got womanhood in a different way than we get it. I think that they were able to see what I call invisible bridges that are really relationship, right? They were able to see relationships and be able to nurture them, right? Be able to like care about not just the person on the other end, but the actual like invisible bridge in between them, and do that simultaneously being the glue for the whole family. Why don't we ever talk about that? Like, why don't we ever talk about how in the rush to go into the workforce and switch to masculinity, which some of us have to do. I'm a single parent. I've had to do it. I've had to switch to masculine energy 40 hours a week and bring it, and switch back on the way home. But the unique way that I get to be when I am home is an actual beautiful thing. But in the switch to do the masculine, there was a something lost, a something that the world needed, that we needed, that our spirituality benefited from, our children benefited from, our men benefited from. And in going to do the other thing, I don't know that we can measure how much of an impact losing all of the feminine energy that we had has done to the world. It's a real thing, and I think that a lot of the things that are happening in the world might be because of the absence of a real pure, beautiful, like positive femininity. There was something about the way that the woman understood togetherness and family and just herself that impacted the world, and I want us to get back to, and I want us to talk about it. I want to create a space where Christian women can come together and talk about it and hear about it. I'm going to bring you some different topics on it. I'm going to tell you about my journey, and I'm a life coach, so I have a offer for to do one-on-ones with people who want to have me be their life coach and take you through a journey of going back to your natural default setting. If that's something that you're interested in, there will be a link in the bio. So yeah, super excited about starting this journey and really talking to you all about just that, like some of the things that I like to do that that really add to my family and my friends and my church, and just really kind of be vulnerable to help you see, not just talk about it, but to help you actually see how that thing plays out and how it's a benefit to the world. So come in, make a comment, be kind, hang out, and let's take a journey together, a journey of womanhood, femininity, Christianity, and sisterhood. A real sisterhood, a place where we can go and have a conversation about it, where you are not being judged, where you get to ask your questions, where I will support you through understanding. And I don't know, I think it's going to be a fun ride. So Again, I am Devana and I am a life coach. And if you are interested in me being your life coach, there's going to be a link in the bio for you to click and come over and see about that. Thank you so much. Bye.